Hello from Katie Kelly with Long & Foster Real Estate and Lori Orders with By the Bay Designs. We are here bringing you another happy hour haven. So the past couple weeks we've been talking about paint colors, paint sheens, and things like that. So we thought a natural progression would be to discuss wallpaper, which is another fun way to kind of bring a little pop to your house.
Super fun.
So as a real estate agent, sometimes I will say that buyers walk into homes with a ton of wallpaper, especially if it's dated, and they think money, work, time, it can be kind of a deterrent.
Right.
So it's important to have some professional advice on how to use wallpaper because it can be an awesome statement, but it needs to be used correctly. So can you give us a little input on how you would have your clients use wallpaper?
Sure. I love wallpaper. It's beautiful. It makes a statement, as you said, but you do have to be careful because it is more costly than a can of paint, but it also makes a bolder statement.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah. So with that said, I always recommend to clients kind of starting in a small space. A powder room is a great place to start. It's not going to kill your bank account. The powder rooms are usually smaller. It's something that everyone guests when they come over, they see it. So it's kind of like a wow factor. The other place I would suggest it would be a dining room, and not necessarily going from ceiling to floor, but possibly going to like a chair rail.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Yep. Kind of a little pull. I will say, and I know you've seen this, that I have a very boring house with a very boring foyer, and I added a little pop to the risers on my stairs with 4 different wallpapers.
Yeah.
And it's just something that's, I mean, this sounds silly, but it just makes me smile when I see it.
No, it's really fun.
Yeah, and simple and not too much.
Right.
So
you walk in and pow, there it is. It looks great.
yes. So take us through kind of, when I chose those, I knew it was small space. I just put some colors and patterns together. How do you go about choosing wallpaper? You, for your clients, and also just them in general?
Right, that's an excellent question. A lot of it just depends on the client. Some clients will say, I just want something really fun, let's go for it. Other clients are kind of like treading lightly, they're not really sure what to expect.
Yeah.
They're a little scared. So with that said, I've got some examples. Yeah, some examples of some wallpaper that I think are great. Let's start with the textured wallpaper. One thing that has come back in the recent years, and it's gorgeous, is grass cloth. And it comes in all kinds of different colors, but grass cloth is a textured paper.
You can feel it.
And I'm gonna have a couple examples I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can get a better idea of the texture. So there's a texture,
Pattern
and
one,
then a
right?
pattern one that has texture. Yep, and I think there's one down here that we missed.
Oops, sorry.
And then that one that has a little bit of texture. So I think you can get an idea if we're zoomed up.
And these are pretty neutral.
They're neutral, and they would be great either a bathroom or a dining room. Really, they both are great. Then we have something that's not texture, but just more conservative. If you're a little nervous, apprehensive to maybe start off with something like in this family, it's just a beige with a light gray dot, very conservative, not crazy. Okay, this is a little more, I would say, fancier.
I love that one.
Yeah, a little more formal, would look great in a dining room. Again, not crazy, but a little more pizzazz to it. And then this is something much more conservative. But again, you have to start somewhere, so
Yeah,
they all would look great.
It could be used modern too.
It could, right? And also you could do a master bathroom and even a bedroom.
Yeah.
I've got an example here. This is bold, but here's an example of a bedroom. Again, they just use it, if you can see, above the chair rail, but it makes a huge statement and looks fantastic.
I love it. I love the bold. So here we go with the bold.
Right. So here's the bold. This is, this style, the geometric is really in right now. So this is bold, but it's also a little bit more classic too, because it's got the navy blue and the white. Navy blue is complete classic color. It's not going anywhere. So this is bold, but also classic.
Still safe.
Still safe, but a little more of a statement. Okay, this is super bold, but beautiful.
I love
it. Yeah, really great.
I love
and then lastly is this one, which is really bold with a bunch of colors. And one thing you could do fun here is if you put this in a dining room or even in a bathroom, you could pull the green or the navy blue down below out and do that color below the chair rail. So you'd have the wallpaper up top, and then below the chair rail you could do like a solid color in one of the paints and pull it out like that.
Okay, and a lot of these I do believe come in like different color schemes or palettes.
Right. Oftentimes if you find a pattern you like, that pattern is offered in several different colors, like 4 to 5 colors, like a green and a blue, and like a yellow and maybe like a cream.
I personally think wallpaper done well is super fun.
Yeah, it's great.
I know what I would say on this, and I know I didn't do my own wallpapering, but what's your advice on if you do want to wallpaper? Would you go at it yourself? Would you hire someone? Would it depend on your budget?
Yeah, wallpaper, like I said earlier, it is more expensive than paint. So if you're going to decide to paper a room in your house, I absolutely would hire a professional, because if done improperly, you're going to waste a lot of time, a lot of money, and then you have to pay more money to get it fixed. So we have, I have people that I use, and I know you do as well, and we will list those people as contacts underneath the video. So if you're interested in wallpaper, you'll have someone to reach out to.
Perfect.
Great.
All right, well, that's wallpaper. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. And also, if you're interested in any of these styles, we can send pictures or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
But here we are, another happy hour haven. So enjoy your weekend. Hope you found it useful, and have some fun this weekend.
Talk to you later.
Bye.